Oh, he might hop back on. Or like that. How did it come up, Ren? Ren. Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Rodgers' Packers going up against Newton's Panthers. With that, let's get up to Charlotte, North Carolina, as we bring in our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup lined up here between the Green Bay Packers and the Carolina Panthers.
And they don't just play offense in Green Bay. Their defense plays pretty darn well, too. And, look, Clay Matthews did not play against Detroit, so your pass rush may get tamped down a little bit. But Julius Peppers got increased snaps. He still looks like he's a spry young Colt out there. Nick Perry was an absolute force off the edge against Detroit. And Mike Daniels is one of the most underrated defensive tackles in the league.
By the way, did you eat any cheese when you were up in Green Bay this past weekend?
As soon as I got off the plane.
That a boy. On 1st and 10, Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. LaTroy Guion in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Here's Newton now on 2nd down. Benjamin with it over the middle. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That'll be a gain of 16. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Back deep for the Packers, Micah Hyde. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. Looking for Funchess, but it's intercepted. It's Clay Matthews with a pick. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So Green Bay will get ready to go again on offense. And right now, the Packers, they're in a stretch where they don't play another road game until October 30th. 4 straight home games and a bye mixed in as well.
And they're counting on using that time to really get things right. So much discussion going into the game against Detroit. What's going on with Green Bay's offense? They hadn't hit 300 yards in their first couple of games, and there was a lot of concern. But Aaron Rodgers and that offense really played well against the Lions, and they think they've got things figured out.
And how about this wide receiving core, Charles?
Well, I was at the hotel watching a little film, and you popped your head in and said, these receivers are pretty good from what I can tell. You're exactly right. Can't wait to see them do their thing out on the field.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And the starting crew defensively for Carolina.
K'Wan Short came out of Purdue as one of the top-rated defensive tackle prospects. Now he's one of the top-rated NFL players.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. A nickelback added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. It's caught. Nelson. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot and they connected there.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have taken the early lead. And that time, he came out of the slot for that big play downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was what we call scheming a guy open. Put him in the slot. Know that he has tremendous speed. What you're doing with your other receivers is likely running shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage, to give him a chance to get downfield and turn it into a one-on-one route, often against the safety. You like your odds when he's running against the safety. His speed usually wins, and it did on that play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it'll be 2nd and 10. When we look at this unit like we are now, Greg Olsen has become such a reliable target in this league.
Loves to be considered the #1 option in the passing game in the offense he plays, and he lives up to it. Knows the defense is set for him, knows how to beat them.
Offense still needing 10 yards, 2nd down. Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think they were looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
They
begin the drive with Lacey. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. 1st level defensive line, 2nd level linebackers, 3rd level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a 1st level run, and it was stopped by a 2nd level player.
One receiver left, 2 to the right. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Surveying the field. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out.
No.
They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the hole. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this is going to sound a little strange, but that was a really nice effort because he broke a tackle and almost sprang free, but it still ended up with a loss of yardage. The defense won that battle.
They go play action with Stewart. Now Newton. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's brought down. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Newton turns and hands to Stewart. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And a peek at the defense for the Packers.
Clay Matthews is an absolute force. Multiple Pro Bowls as an outside linebacker. He can swing inside and create the same havoc.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They come out here in the eye. Now it's Newton. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was trying to get it to his fullback, Mike Tolbert. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
You gotta be kidding, man.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
I got 19.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Man, I ain't gonna make no 56-yarder. I can barely make an extra point. Yeah.
And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. They'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th. On 4th down, Newton. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
Yeah.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his pass, incomplete. Eddie Lacy, the one he was trying to get it to.
Shit,
and that'll make it 2nd and 10.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
Kill me, catch me wide open and drop the ball.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Thanks.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Charles Johnson coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. He's got time in the pocket. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 57 yards.
Well, they just treated 3rd and long as simply an opportunity to make an even bigger play. Normally, you're just trying to pick up the first down and you know where the sticks are. They took this thing way downfield. Confidence in the receivers to go up and make a play, even with defenders around them.
They'll come out in the pistol. Now a first down carry. It's Lacy. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Martin, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. His throw caught right around the 6. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Rodgers now to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Eddie Lacy from 3 yards out. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Carolina getting set to take the field. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this quarter.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. You know, it's hard to believe that with Week 4 here, October is already upon us, and bye week's already upon us. Green Bay and Philly get Week 4 off.
And I'm not sure either one of them wants it, but if one does for sure, it'd be Green Bay. Because their last 2 preseason games were on the road, their first 2 regular season games on the road, so maybe that'll help them relax a little bit. Philadelphia, though, they're 3-0 undefeated. They'd rather keep playing right now. I think most teams would like to have their open week later in the season.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you, maybe Week 9, Week 10, so you have a lot on the front and a lot on the back, a good break in the middle.
I think you're exactly right. Rest up, heal up, and then get ready for the stretch drive.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Third and long, it's Newton. He's going to float this one deep. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Carolina. Ted Ginn.
Yeah, watch that, Rig.
And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed, speed, speed. And what does it do?
There
you go.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. One receiver left, two to the right. They go play action here on first down. He's got time. He's going to air one out. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
So 2nd and 10 here. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Rodgers will try again on second down. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. And he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. 1 receiver left, 2 to the right. Rodgers to throw on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Third down and 4. They'll run here. This is James Starks. And he is going to lose yardage here. They went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up fourth. So on fourth down, here's Jake Shum to punt it away. Back deep, the veteran Ted Ginn. Here's Ginn. 31 yards on the punt there. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. on 2nd and 10. Newton. Funches with a catch over the middle. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either. I
think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Rodgers now on 1st down. He'll set up the screen to Lacey. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And he's brought down after a good gain. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. And they're going to speed things up here.
319, 26.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. And he's going to be sacked back on his side of the field at the 44. Coney Ely in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The defense in an enviable position here. The offense needs 13 yards. It's 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Caught by Nelson left side. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. Here's Jacob Shum now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. And the Panthers coming out now. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. but you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now a first down throw for Newton. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. Second and 10, Newton again. He's going to wind up, and he's got him in, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. And now a first down following that long gain. On first and 10, Newton. He's going to go up top again. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. On second and 10, Newton. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Ted Ginn as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game.
Gotta get it to him while he's hot.
Have the extra point.
Shit.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take it in. They'll bring the football out to the 25. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
One back is Lacey. And he'll get it up the middle. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. Halftime on the horizon. They'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. He's going to launch this thing. And got his man complete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
They start the second half with Lacey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good sign right there as we start the third quarter. Because in the first half, not much space to run the football. And as we go into the half, we often think to ourselves, all right, what's the adjustment? What do they have to do? You know what a lot of the adjustments are? No adjustments. You know the game plan. You're working on it all week. Maybe a little tweak here or there, a little bit better blocking, and now you're establishing the running game.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. Surveying the field. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They've got great field position, obviously, to start this drive. Tie game, do you maybe go a little riskier here with that great field position?
I think some guys look at it and say, let's go. Be aggressive, be bold, let's get it downfield right now. Other guys will look at it and say, you know something? I think we're in a position to get 3 points if we don't make any big mistakes. Run our offense, get in that spot, and see if you get the 3, and hopefully maybe even more.
Either way, I bet they're happy to have options. Now a play fake here under a heavy rush, and down he goes. LaTroy Guion in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Mike Daniels in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. And the O-line will have to do a better job protecting here on 3rd down after that sack. From the 50, Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
In plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for Carolina. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They'll try to get the offense going with Lacey. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down.
Tied up.
And with a play clock about to expire, Mike McCarthy's going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Yo, Donut's back. What's good? Yeah, I had to tell her what's up. He was like, yeah, you expected me for me to be a dad, but I'm a dad now, so I did my job as a dad. I'm doing my part.
11 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 3rd
She said she apologized, and I'm like, it's all good, but he crossed the line, like, don't want to say that. Like, my dad wasn't around, so that offended me.
Them going together as one unit downfield.
Yeah, I had to go see him maybe fucking like, you know, maybe 2 weeks, but that was nothing. It's fucking nothing. My mom was my mom and dad. I didn't have no fucking dad.
On this third down, they could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, but your shit do transfer over though. Your money transfers over to the other character. I just checked it out just now. It do. That's dope, bro. You could have extra money on the side, man. That's crazy as hell.
See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you gotta feel there's a
I mean, I already got $2,000, bro.
right now, but they have to do it.
And when I get to like $20,000, I'm just gonna fucking go to my other character, take care of some business. I don't give a fuck.
Time running out here on the play clock. And now Newton not liking the play call. He's going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining.
Yeah, I'll be level 90 tonight. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm about to work hard. I'm about to be level 90 tonight.
They'll come out
You
in
bet
the
your
pistol.
ass.
They go play action here.
I would start cooking, but
The ball comes out
I
on
know.
the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, let's switch gears for a second, Charles, because after this last week, social
But
media
then I
was all
can feed
abuzz
her.
about Terrell
Well,
Pryor.
yeah.
He did everything for Cleveland. He caught a pass. He threw a pass.
I
he
ate 2
rushed
Hot
the football. He
Pockets.
even played safety.
And I think that not just social media having a ball with this one, because he's a throwback. It was that type of a day.
Yeah,
The buzz that
I
has to be
do.
going throughout the league with the players, because there are a number of
I don't
guys now
know,
going
man.
to their coaches saying, you know something, I can do all those things Pryor can do. Let me have a chance.
I think he even flew the chartered flight home from Miami. I mean,
Hey,
he
but I'm
did
glad to have
everything
you around
in
to
that
listen,
game.
man. It helps a lot. It really does.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. Here's Newton. He's got time in the pocket. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. 17 yards on the pickup there, and also a first down.
Yeah. I just, I've been so stressed. I mean, I see my aunt. She's fighting cancer.
Job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most
A lot.
accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab.
Devin.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
On second down, here's Newton. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Hey, Eric's snoring, bro.
In there with pressure yet again, and that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon.
Who playing?
And the defense will try and pin their ears back and get pressure again here after the sack. It's third down.
Protection, man.
Third and long, it's Newton. He's going to rifle one deep left side. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
I guess
Is it on YouTube?
A guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
Yeah.
You throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful.
Oh, cool. I can say watch broadcast. Cool. You got to play him next.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchdown.
I'm going to try to get to 90 for you tonight.
Ready to go as they take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside your own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
Oh, well.
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Every day.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together.
Oh my God, that nigga need to shut that damn shit off.
Whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet.
What? I'm playing right.
To stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. On the ground, this is Lacey. No gain on the play. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all on the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding the game.
10 yards still left on second down. And we're back now in Charlotte. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
I don't know, man. This one can go either way.
Yeah.
And on 2nd and 10 now. They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
That looked like
I love my
route
baby, man.
combination
I love
there
him so
because
much.
you got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. From midfield, here's Rodgers. This is Montgomery with a grab over the middle. And he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Now a 10th carry here for Lacey. It's a pickup of 4 and it'll bring up 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many
failed
things
my
anyway.
fucking training. Damn it, man.
Essentially the same play again. Continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually
that's cool though that they let your money transfer over once you make a second character. Bruh.
Little motion now from the tight end.
Yeah.
They run it again with Lacey.
Ain't that dope?
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that
Yeah, I checked it out. I was like, oh, what's that okay?
Nice crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a
I was like, oh, you know what I'm about to do?
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
And tomorrow I'm gonna get off of work and I'm about to be level 94.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Over the middle is Jared Cook. 7 yards.
If ain't nobody on, you know what I'm about to be doing, playing this character's ass out.
Up here going with some tempo.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up.
Ooh, today movie day for me. She come home at 2 o'clock. Check that damn shit off.
Really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism,
Shoot.
great hand-eye
Not till 2 o'clock.
guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
So I'm gonna pop in the movie and then we're gonna go straight.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
That's the only reason I'm.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now is really a glorified.
That's the only reason I'm up.
We're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block.
Now whistles.
That's the only reason I'm up, so that I don't. Cause she look at me like I'm crazy. I lock the doors, okay? I got 3 locks. I got the doorknob lock. I got. Hell yeah! Listen. She like, but I'm coming home and I can't get in. I like, see, that's why I'm saying that for you right now. So shit.
Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Because there's the doorknob lock, and then there's the other lock, and then there's the chain lock.
Rodgers with a game.
Yeah, so I was like, I'll stay up since you get off.
Second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there.
Yeah, because there's there's a doorknob lock, and then there's another lock, and then there's a chain lock. So ain't nobody getting the fuck in. I'm gonna bust that door down. By the time they bust that door down, I got a bullet with their name on it.
Third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he's able to pick up the
God
first.
damn.
He's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Well, they've had a great
Gotta
impressive
protect
drive
yourself,
going
man,
here.
in this world
Pickup
society.
ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy.
Amen.
More rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Only a yard
But
on the
seriously,
pickup there.
can I come see you
Second and goal.
on,
Quickly,
let me
they
see,
get to
this
the
is
line.
on Sunday?
Possible
Can I
run
see you Monday?
anticipation.
You work
Here's the
Monday?
D-line sandwiches
I'm coming to
together.
see you, for real.
Run. This is Lacey. Call it no gain
Damn.
that time, and now it's
Who we
third
trying to
and
work at?
goal. An extra defensive back in the game here on 3rd and goal. Now receiver in motion left.
Well, yeah. The reason I was asking, because I got cousins that work in the same place. So that's why I was asking who you
What a
search
stand
for.
so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Now that was a big
Yeah.
stop on 3rd down.
That's what I'm saying. That's
This is
what I
where
said. I
head
got
coaches
cousins on
make
that
their
side.
money and answer the question right here and now. Do you kick the field goal for the 3 points, or do you go and try and grab yourself a touchdown lead?
You silly.
And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we
Leave them in
go.
suspense. They be like, oh
Time
shit, this
for a
nigga
break.
real.
We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this.
Put it down. Put it down. Learn today.
And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to
But
go for
what
this
you
thing.
call it?
4th and goal.
I need to get
Here
that
we
new
go.
DBZ. I'm gonna get that.
Oh, and now
New Dragon Ball Z,
movement and a
man.
whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans.
There's a new
on
Dragon Ball
4th
Z
down.
game coming out, man.
Time for a break. We'll come back and
Yeah, I
see
gotta
how it all
get it.
shakes out after
I
this.
like Dragon Ball Z.
It's
It is hard. It's not that hard. It's pretty much like Mortal Kombat, but it match like a motherfucker.
And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th
Like
and
for
goal.
the
Here we go.
my buddy, like I play.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. This will be caught at about the 6.
Hmm.
They get the completion, but
check it
cannot
out.
push forward into the end zone. And the Panthers will
Yeah.
get the football back. So they pass on the chance to kick the going
Ooh.
field goal, and that may be
I'll
one they're
check
going
it
to
out.
regret big time.
And I think the head coach is going to have some splaining to do, right? Because in this situation, you
Yeah,
kick
the,
the field
what you
goal
call
to
it?
give yourself that
The
chance
D-
of
yeah, the
victory
DBZ. I played the
by
first
going
one,
for it.
and I played all my friends. I played them, and it added up. I never lost a game, bruh. I'm trying to do this. I love DBZ. Like nobody could beat me in it unless they fucking know DBZ real good. I watch every single season. I don't like the new DBZ though. They fucked it up. It was disappointing.
Damn.
We're talking about things
They
I'm
did
not sure
all
we
the
ever thought we'd
episodes
talk
all
about
over
in the
again and
NFL.
just
A
had
lot of
different
that is the
voices,
speed
and they
of
took
the
swearing
linebacker
out.
position.
And I'm like,
A lot of these
fuck
guys
you.
in college,
I don't
they
like
were
that
safeties.
shit.
They
I
moved
don't
them
like
up
it.
to outside line.
Now hang on
They
here.
got that
Timeout
GT
called,
shit and
timeout
the other
called
shit
by
they
the
had.
defense.
I don't know.
It'll
They
be their
tried
third
one,
and
bringing
final
Dragon Ball
timeout,
Z to
so as they
life,
talk things over,
and the character
we'll
looked
step
nothing
aside.
like Goku. Nothing. Nothing. Pissed me off, bro. Pissed me the fuck off. And you know what they ratings? Listen, you know, out of Dragon Ball history, you know what the ratings got? It's never happened in Dragon Ball history.
And they hit Johnny
2 stars,
Blues.
bro. 2.5 stars.
Incomplete.
When has Dragon Ball Z ever had 2.5 stars? Never. That bitch always had fucking 5 stars, because that shit was on point. Kakarot! You just knew shit was about to happen. Next on Dragon Ball Z. You just knew. You're like, damn. Fucking mad as hell. I want to see what happens.
3rd down, still 14 yards left.
You knew you had to go to school, but you were like, fuck it, I gotta see the next episode.
Now it's Newton.
It was that good. You wait till your players go to sleep and try to watch the rest of the episode.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to
Hey,
hit the
Mom,
receivers.
one more minute. This shit about to get real.
Keep them moving.
You couldn't say shit, but you're like, Mom, it's about to get real.
The receivers are going to run past
Mom's trying to piss with that man. Because you knew when you came home, I tried to get the homework done. I tried my best to get that homework done.
Here's Andy Lee now, standing just about on his own goal
They took
line.
out that. Remember how they used to have that spaceman, Space Cadet man, and he go sit in his little chair. Yeah, that shit was. man. Oh, it is.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he
Oh,
gets
what you
this
got
one
though?
away.
What you had that
Here's
it be coming
Hyde.
on like that?
So
No, what's your
possession
cable
goes
like
over
we
here
had?
on the punt. And the Packers will have a
Oh,
short
that's
field
why.
goal
Shit, I
here
need to
as
get
they
that.
take over 1st and 10. The Packer offense now ready to
They
get
have all the
back
Dragon
on
Ball
the
Z?
field. They're on the outskirts of field goal range here in a tie game with a little time. So how do you handle this? What do you do?
I was
here,
gonna get
Charles?
this. I was gonna get this Dragon Ball Z figurine, but it was too much. I didn't even want to get. I mean, I love Dragon Ball Z, but I get it eventually. But I ain't got money to spend like that. They want $80 for the figurine, the original figure of Goku.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
It was like when Goku first became. It was $80 when his Goku first came into the episode as a baby. But $80 for that man.
Incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete.
Yeah, you know what else was? Yeah, you know what else was a good show? Gundam. I was getting that show.
Back to throw, Rodgers. He'll set up the screen to Lacey. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a gain of 6.
He got no
on the play,
timeout.
and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was
What
coming
other one?
together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game. 3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win.
Bro, now I know what it was. Now I know what the show was, King. Remember Samurai Jack? That motherfucker. Yeah, that nigga was dope with that sword.
So the game here hangs on the right foot of
Oh,
Mason
man.
Crosby. With
They don't do
Hey,
too much of those shows
better,
that
better,
much
better,
no
better,
more.
better. Hey!
top line. He hooked it. It's no good. And that changes everything here in OT. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the
But
other team
what's
gets a possession
the other
to either
thing
match
they
it
had?
or score a
There's some
touchdown
creepy
to win the
ones
ball
too.
game.
Like Courage,
If
I
both
didn't
teams
understand.
kick
That dog
field
gotta
goals,
beat
the
the
next
fuck
team to
up.
score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the
Man,
game is over at that point.
I felt like he was like a slave motherfucker. That nigga got beat the fuck up every damn time. Every damn time.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get
Oh,
it
you
up
ate my
to the
food? Bam.
29-yard
Come on,
line.
baby.
Carolina getting set to take the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the
That nigga had
football
to rest
in
every time he went to
overtime.
sleep.
Obviously, a touchdown would win.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to
Boy,
the
that's-
idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game.
Yeah,
because they
he
were
always
used to
got
just
beat up
going
by that old
downfield
man, though.
and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's
Man, he
face it
fucked him
now,
up, choked
the
him,
ones
nigga.
who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone,
Yeah,
and
that
not
nigga
leave it up
fucking-
to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Oh man, that shit had me rolling. But he was creepy. He would turn, like that one where they had to turn that slide, and all them fucking wasps came in and ate that house up. Man, that was one fucked up one. I hate watching that as a little kid. That shit gave me nightmares. I thought that shit was.
On 2nd down, they run with Stewart.
Oh, you ain't gonna play him?
But not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football,
Can I join him out of land? Hey. Well, wait, I want some grits and eggs first.
Colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with ability
hey, guess what level I'm gonna be?
and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
And he gets this inside the 35.
You know what level I'm gonna be. Don't be yet.
Well, coaches
You know.
always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big time run, big time pass.
A 1-2 combination looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
The toss play, Stewart, and he is going to lose yardage
Holy
here. That's
shit.
going to go as a loss of a yard.
I see, man.
Whenever I go to a team's practice facility and watch them work, I love to watch the defensive guys in what they call pursuit drills. The ball goes either towards them or away from them. How fast will they respond? On this play, the defensive end responded better than anyone and made a really nice play.
Now it's Newton here off the bootleg. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And
yeah, what are you going to do, Aries King? I figured out that my money transfer over. You know what I'm about to do. Shit. There ain't no questions asked on that, what I'm about to do.
3rd and long, it's Newton. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that,
Aries,
I have
you
to
still
kind
gonna
of take
stay
a
up?
step
Yeah,
back
you
and
still
check
gonna stay up or
myself a
no?
little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys.
Man, Aries, you don't even have to say I don't know, because you going to sleep.
Probably.
Yeah, you don't say, oh no, nigga, you know you're going to sleep. That bullshit. When was the last time you say, nigga, I'll go stay up and then you ain't never going to sleep anyway. So, nigga, you going to sleep.
Now
okay.
with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here in OT.
You know, after I get all this money, I'm talking to my dude. Then I'm gonna restart this shit all over once I get all this money.
So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
I'm glad that they made me able to transfer the money, though.
He's got it at the 15. A big connection on that one. 31 yards.
They know it's tough enough to pick up first downs on 3rd down plays, but when you go for it on 4th down, sometimes you're actually just praying, and on that play, the prayer was answered.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Man, I can't wait to get all this money.
This will be caught just inside the 10. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there? You got it. The benefits of practice.
You know I'm gonna buy some shoes, right, too? For my dude's shoes. Actually, I'm gonna all the fuck up. Think I'm playing. I'm gonna make another dude do the same shit all over again.
Again, Newton can fight it. He lost the football. It's out. Luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
So a fumble on
That's how you
second
get
down there
money,
to
fucking,
maintain possession,
Aries.
brings
Play,
up
make
third.
another dude and let the money
Looks
transfer
like the
over.
defense in press coverage here. So it's 3rd and long, and
That's
defensively
smart
not
as
a real
fuck.
surprise there in the dime. And he fires
And I'm gonna play
one,
all
but
the way to
incomplete.
December. And I should have max money, and I'm gonna fuck go to my other character, and then I'm gonna delete
So
that
out on the field
character
now, Graham
once I
Gano
play
in
a
a big
couple more
spot.
missions.
This to at least get him a lead here in overtime. And Gano's kick is right through. And they take a 17-14 lead. All right, so they're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now it'll be up to their defense to try and see this one out.
So remember now, a field goal on this next drive would get us to sudden
Well,
death.
Aries,
Any kind of
if you,
turnover
before you go
or
to bed, you gotta put me one
downs
game
would
in
end the
NBA
game,
then, nigga.
as would any touchdown. So this one's
You
still
gotta at
very
least put me
much up
one
in the
game
air.
in NBA, at least one game.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. The field goal would push it to sudden
You hear
death. We
me?
just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are
We
thinking
couldn't
field
win
goal. At least
game,
not to
man,
start
hell.
this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get a touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
First throw of overtime for Rodgers.
And you know I'm gonna buy all my shoes for my normal character too. I'm gonna buy all my shoes, all the hats, once my attributes all the way up. I'm gonna buy all the shit. All of it. Then I'm gonna make a super tall dude so I can get more money.
Looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
Actually, I know how I'm gonna get more money for hold up for this character.
Back to the air on
I'm gonna switch the
2nd down.
difficulty to
It's
Hall of
Rodgers.
Fame so I can get $1,000 every
His
game.
throw is going to be incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target.
End of the
And it'll be
game.
3rd
Yo,
and 10
ain't
now.
that smart?
See passes
Aries,
knocked down by those guys I call the
Who's that?
frustrated fullbacks, the
set
linebackers.
your, like for this
You know that
character,
in their
since I'm gonna
zone
get more money
coverage, they're
faster,
able to drop,
I'm gonna set
see
my
the
shit to
ball
Hall of
thrown,
Fame
and
so I
react to
get
it very quickly.
$1,000 every game.
Yeah, you do get it faster that
That's what I'm gonna do. Then my other character be like, whoop, shoes,
Now the
hats,
offense looks to
everything.
pick up the first here on 3rd after that
Everything.
incompletion.
I'm gonna have over $50,000, bro. I'm a whoop ass, take man.
Throwing is Rodgers.
And you know what? I'm just gonna let the VC build up because I'll be in my first season. And then I'll
baby!
get all the way
Able
up.
to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. Well, 60 minutes wasn't
Good
enough,
game,
partner.
bro.
We needed overtime, but what a gutsy victory.
Brandon, to win one in overtime, I think gives you a
He
little
beat
extra
your butt.
bounce, a
He
little
beat your
extra
ass.
juice around your facility for the next week. And for the team that
Damn,
got beat,
pussy.
oh, that's tough to recover from.
Yeah.
Did he really
So
beat your
that'll
ass
just
for it though?
about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon
It was a
Gaudin. You've
good
been watching
game,
the
man. We
NFL
went into overtime.
on EA Sports. For more,
Did he
log
really
on
beat-
to
hey, did he really beat your ass?
EASports.com. The Panthers are winners here as we
Yeah,
say
yeah, you
so
did what I was about
long
to say
from
too.
Charlotte.
Yeah, I thought you was tired enough to say it again. If you was tired enough to say it, I was gonna say, hey, stupid bitch. I'm about to be on you like. I'm about to
Good
be
game, though.
on
Good
you.
game. Shit, that was
Oh,
bad.
man.
Alright, be easy, man.
Yeah, I set my shit to Hall of Fame now. Watch me get mad money. You ready to play or what you wanna do?